Ripple just positioned out this bulletin, what to do the next 365 days to take a look at inside the cryptocurrency industry. We're going to talk about that. Also, I've seen a few loopy numbers thrown round for XRP. I want to do the math on this and show you how loopy this quantity in reality is. Also, there's a group of different stuff happening with US regulation, what's going on with the Ripple case, so much extra. We're going to get into all that during this video. So allows pass ahead and talk approximately this primary 2025 crypto predictions from Ripple management. So permits scroll down right here. We don't want to study about 2024. We understood that supercharged institutional adoption of blockchain generation, while many huge institutions have already all started to combine blockchain and crypto in targeted efforts, the Ripple crew expects those programs to benefit Steam extra widely across a couple of fronts through 2025. Us.Thankx, Senior Vice President of Ripple.X, shows that elevated institutional usage of blockchain could be pushed by way of market call for operational efficiencies and more advantageous connectivity. The introduction of new institutional-grade blockchain infrastructure and compliance equipment manner that main firms can now optimistically installation blockchain to obtain those benefits and even create new revenue streams through fractionalization, which could amplify access to tokenized belongings. Now, certainly speedy, we have heard Larry Fink screaming from the rooftop in a majority of these interviews that the destiny of the inventory and bond marketplace is going to be tokenized, right? What do you observe this sentence means, right? Expand get right of entry to tokenized property. Well, that's what I'm thinking about. He factors to a non-public, that is Us.Thankx. He factors to a personal equity as evidence of this change where firms consisting of KKR and Hamilton Lane have created tokenized funds. He believes that alerts a bigger shift in how financial institutions are drawing close asset control, one that is much less restrained by way of boundaries to investment and commonplace frictions related to traditional economic rails. Here's a quote: "The enhanced visibility and seamless integration of blockchain era allows establishments to optimize capital deployment and control liquidity needs with greater precision absent time zone limitations. So we recognize that the modern banking structures shuts down after 5 o'clock, irrespective of wherein you are inside the global, and you are not open at the weekends. This might permit 24/7, 365 rails to be spread out wherein banks can pass value immediately and clients like me and you could take complete gain of that." Ripple President Monica Long concurs, announcing that tokenization and decentralization finance, which is known as DeFi, will evolve past crypto-unique packages to come to be institutional equipment with the emphasis on actual international asset tokenization and sensible use instances for global economic solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, what does that sound want to you? That appears like it's now not going to be pretty used for the crypto industry, extra for the conventional CFI, the traditional finance area, right? Stocks, bonds, derivatives, your loan, your land, which you very own, all can get tokenized and brought onto blockchain. DeFi has catered to crypto holders and traders in search of to maximize yield on virtual property. And we are beginning to see a shift in the direction of making use of DeFi to conventional and actual international monetary use cases. Imagine FX markets with immediate cost-green settlements, commodities with obvious tradable tokens, bonds with 24/7 trading and automated bills, and ETFs and mutual funds with real-time transactions. Proper. This is so exciting. We're beginning to get there, ladies and gents. We're beginning to get there. Can you feel it? Is there electricity inside the air, or is it just me? All right. Successful early tokenization use cases have already confirmed that they can unlock liquidity, fractional possession, and broader accessibility consequences, which are, what's that results? Which might be catalyzing further digitization of assets in key markets like FX, commodities, bonds, ETFs, mutual budget, and project capital. By digitizing monetary products, establishments can streamline approaches, make settlement extra efficient, and improve transparency and obtain extra inclusivity. Of the 15 huge worldwide banks which have already piloted tokenization asset products, Long predicts 10, along with Deutsche Bank, HSBC, UBS. These are real companions. Standard Chartered and State Street will launch market-geared-up services in 2025, with the aid of partnering with crypto local infrastructure providers. Well, they are already partnered with Ripple. Well, I marvel who they're going to work with. David Schwartz, Ripple's generation officer, says that the coming technology of institutional adoption will be made viable with zero knowledge proofs that addresses privacy, scalability, and interoperability. Coupled with advancements in clever contracts, establishments that could use ZKPs, which can be zero expertise proofs, to design state-of-the-art financial instruments from automated syndicated loans to bespoke derivatives tailor-made to their operational and regulatory needs. ZKPs will liberate the full capability of DeFi and make it possible for institutions to take part in the transformative era due to the fact they meet regulatory compliance whilst preserving confidentiality, an essential requirement for big adoption. Guys, there may be loads of other stuff right here, a lot of different stuff. I'm going to go away all of this down inside the description. I simply wanted to examine those parts. If you need to check that a touch greater carefully, please do. So Larry.Fink has been calling for it. Now, we're seeing more human beings talking about the US securities regulator opens the door for Wall Street banks to preserve crypto. Yes. Listen, we've pointed out this for over 2 years in this channel proper. I began this channel September 2022. And in that time, considering the fact that I've had this channel, we've got mentioned this in hundreds of motion pictures, okay, that this is the future. This is wherein your speculative $3 XRP can emerge as $50, $100, $1,000 extraordinarily fast, right? If banks start to buy crypto, to hold it, to sell it to you, what do you watch goes to take place, right? Banks are going to offer you crypto custody as nicely, right? Stop retaining your crypto on a ledger. You've been banking with us for 30 years. Why don't you allow us to hold your cryptocurrency? That is coming. Believe me, this is coming. XRP lawyer Stuart Alderati says, no, let's push aside their baseless cases with no fraud, no victims, just political agenda, right? We are looking at, I'd consider the Ripple case goes to be dropped. I can't consider that the SEC director is going to keep transferring with this. However, we'll have to see what takes place with all of this. Here is the price prediction from Crypto Geek. I notion I blocked this man's channel. I don't know how I'm nonetheless seeing his tweets. I don't know. But permits do that. So XRP rate at 327,000 on private ledger showed through researcher. Okay, a few matters here. So the checking out accomplished at the personal ledger proper. These can all be small sandboxes themselves, and they are able to enhance the price to something they want or do anything they want in that trying out area. Okay? But to give you some context, what a $327,000 XRP would appear like, here's the maths. And like I asked the AI what this will be, and the AI without a doubt came up with wrong facts. I had to accurate the AI. So simply remember while you're performing some calculations on here, continually double take a look at. So I asked it, you realize for XRP to reach 327,000 in step with token, how a great deal value might need to be at the XRP ledger. And it came up with 19 trillion.